Please be aware that I do not represent any company. I'm not endorsed by or affiliated with any automotive manufacturer or car dealership. All opinions expressed in this video are my own, and all trademarks, logos, and brand names are the property of their respective owners.
So today we'll be installing the front upper control arms from SPC of my best friend's Tundra. We cobbled up a 7-inch on it here, or 7-inch lift, sorry. But the problem is that with the stock control arms, upper and lower, we can't get the camber in spec, so it's eating up the tires on the edge. These ones are brand new, so we don't want them to get tough. But here's the SPC kit. I think the control arms beefier, and also it comes with this adjustable ball joint here that you can orient in many different directions and get a different amount of camber and caster out of it. So we'll see how it goes. So the Toyota instructions tell us to take the strut out, but I don't know, I don't see a need for it. The SPC arms don't say to do it, so we're just gonna buzz the ball joint here, take this cover off. The only tricky part is getting that big bolt out right there. It's super long. It goes the whole length of the control arm, and there's the nut on the other end. So I'm gonna sneak that out inside the engine bay and see how she goes. Well, there are a few ways to bust the ball joint. We're using this little Toyota special service tool. You just apply torque here and it busts it there. I've got the knuckle tied off to the spring so it doesn't fly back and our axle doesn't pop out of there, and should be good to go. So now these things are loose, and we just gotta get these bolts out of their hidey holes and stick the new control arms in and reassemble everything, and we'll be done. Alright, so there's the bolt, and then there's some hose there in a way, and another one, so we gotta get that out. And on this side, it's kind of hard to see, but there's the bolt head and it's hitting a wire harness, so gotta get that out of the way as well. Well, after some cursing and swearing, the bolt slides out, and I kind of left it in there, sitting, waiting for the next control arm to come in, and these guys are quite beefy compared to the crappy stamped factory arms. These are nice tubular welded units, and adjustable of course. Now we gotta reassemble it. I can see why it's such a pain. That bolt is 14 inches long, it's a beast, but now they're both out and new ones are ready to go in. And you lube out of these things and slide the sleeve in there. Oh, it's not going in easy. There we go. Push it in till it's flush. Oh yeah. And then use the grease that comes out to loop this up nicely. So the new arms go in fairly easily. And then they come with new nuts for the ball joints and little car pins instead of the Toyota setup. And on the top here you can move it in and out to adjust camber, and then you can rotate a little star wheel on the inside to adjust for caster. I'm just going with a +1 setting with these SPC stamp facing outwards. There's 7 different positions you can set it up in. We'll see how this works for us, and if anything needs to be adjusted, we can take it apart. Well, now that these sexy arms are in and everything's tied into spec, just gotta throw the wheels on and see if we can get the alignment angles back in where they're supposed to be. I have to cut a part of the inner tie rod end off because we couldn't get the toe inwards far enough, but I'm hoping we're at the last stretch here of this 2.5+ hour alignment. Well, 2.5 hours later, this was one of the biggest pain alignments probably after my 13-inch lifted Big Blue Tundra. We got a 1/2 degree of caster, camber's right on, and toes right on, so Thank God for my friend Jeff here who helped me out, because this would have taken even more time than that. So here you go. SPC adjustable control arms on a 7-inch lifted Tundra.